Coach, a couple weeks of practice so far, and then you got your season opening this weekend. Just talk about what you've seen from the guys through the fall and through these first couple weeks of practice in the spring.
Well, they've got a great work ethic, so that's always one of the things you like to see and sort of build upon. Been playing ourselves for a really long time, and so it'd be nice to see somebody in another jersey. I think the guys are excited and ready, and little banged up, but injuries are sort of part of it, and I'm sure there will continue to be adjustments we got to make due to that. Been doing it a long time. I hadn't had a season where that's not something. So, hopefully we got enough depth to withstand those things, and just excited to get going.
What excites you most about this year's team, and what makes it different in comparison with last year's?
Well, hopefully it's not different. We want consistency is probably the thing that we preach more than anything, and so that goes to everything. And hopefully each team is consistent. And we want a chance. Our goals are always defined very clearly. At the beginning of the year, our goal is to win the national championship, and and there are a lot of little goals that lead up to that, but ultimately that's what you want. And so hopefully we put a team out there that is capable of doing that, and then you just you take it one day at a time. It's a long way off in that, but a lot of good todays add up to hopefully being able to be in a position to do that. But we've got return a lot of really good players. We've got Caleb back, obviously, right now in the bullpen, and that's the one thing that he makes him so good. He's so flexible. He can do a lot of things and do them really well. But it's just nice knowing you've got sort of a shutdown type guy that you can use in whatever role that day is needed. And then offensively, I think that's the big thing. We've got a lot of offense back. And that last month, did we put it together or did we get hot? We're going to find out because a lot of those guys are back. But, getting Austin Beck back obviously is a huge thing. I mean, All-American that basically, didn't play all last year due to injury, and he seems to be healthy and playing well, along with a couple of other additions. But excited, I always say this because we don't get scrimmages and we don't get outside competition like a lot of folks, and so it takes us about 30 games to even figure out who the heck we are. Hopefully we find a way to win enough of those 30 games to not bury ourselves, and then the last half we sort of have an idea and try to be as good as we can be.
You guys finished as runners up last season. How will that motivate your guys and fuel them all season long to reach your ultimate goal?
Well, yeah, I mean, we're the only team in the country that played on the last day 2 years in a row, and so that's good. It's really hard to get back there. I think, again, that's so far off in the future, but yes, that's definitely something in the back of our mind. We want to get back and we want to win that last game. Right now that means going out and trying to play as good as we can Friday against UTPB, and our schedule. We lost the series to 2 teams last year, and those are our first 2 weekends. So definitely some motivation. I don't think that's really needed. I think our guys are going to be excited and ready to play, and we'll go get after it.
Coach, you mentioned having a lot of returners this year. Talk about some of those additions you kind of mentioned in your opening statement. Who are some guys that are new to the team that you think could be maybe some X factors to start the season?
There are a lot. We brought in a few pitchers that actually Nick Wilson is a transfer from Dallas Baptist. We've had Ronnie Gaines and Kobe Kelton and Cam Kelton, and so he's cousins with those guys. So another person in that family, and what winners all those guys are. Nick's cut from the same cloth. I think he'll do some good things. Luke Olson will make a start this weekend as well. Another pitcher that transferred in from the University of Ohio. Got Ryan Free, who actually get a start as well. So transfer from Texas Tech. That was one of their starters last year. So a couple of additions on the mound. Chase Penley is a transfer from the University of Houston, is an infielder, sort of utility guy. We can use him in a lot of different places. And then we got Lane Hutchinson, who is from UT Tyler, who we play next week, and then Ethan Flodstrom from UTPB that we play this weekend. So we got 2 all-region guys from within the conference, and hopefully they'll both play. They're both a little banged up, so that'll sort of be a game time decision on Friday.
And of course, this weekend you already kind of mentioned it already. UTPB this weekend, new head coach this year. Kind of what obviously I know baseball. It could be a lot of question marks. But what could you expect from the series?
We have no idea, but that's the thing. We don't really get too caught up in who we're playing. It's about us. If we go out and play well, we feel like we'll have a good chance of succeeding. But they've got a lot of players back from a team that had a great deal of success last year, and then they've got some new faces as well. It'll be one of those things where we'll really sort of concentrate on us and try to do things we do well and execute at a high level, and hopefully go win.
Thank you, Coach.
One thing, it's Beanie Day, Friday, opening day. I assume they're here, but I've been told they're here, or will be here. So first come, first serve, and then our ring ceremony is at about 2:35, 2:40 before the game.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Coach.
Thank y'all.